Continuing on our video on the life safety plan series, in this video I just did a life safety plan. You may also want to do a life safety reflected ceiling plan at the same time. And so let's get started on how to do that. I'm going to go down here to our reflected ceilings, or our just ceilings. We're going to select our level 3 here. And in this case, we have a bunch of mechanical and electrical in here from our mechanical and electrical model. I don't really need that right now. So let's actually just duplicate this view with detailing, and we're going to rename this to be level 3 life safety RCP. And I'll add a space there, life safety RCP. And really the big thing with this, the floor plan covers travel distances and all that. This one covers things like sprinkler heads, covers potentially lights. So we do like our actual lights in here, but we want to clean this up a little bit. So let's hide our sections here. I don't need to see this in our life safety plan. And we'll just clean up this view here, hide those. And we're just going to go to VG, and we're going to look at what's visible here. So let's turn off our ducts, flex ducts, flex pipes, our duct fittings, all that duct stuff there. I could keep on our terminals, but we really don't need our air terminals because we're not looking at this. We've got a mechanical equipment in here, so let's go to mechanical equipment. And we'll turn that off as well. And that, I think, starts to really clean up our drawings. Let's go here to change this to fine detail. And yeah, we've got a few things going on here. We've got some pipes. Let's just turn off those pipes. Pipe fittings, pipes. We'll leave on our sprinkler heads because that's a good one. I actually don't even know if we can see our sprinkler heads in here. That's electrical model, so I don't think, I think our sprinkler heads should be visible, but I don't know why they're not. That's fine. And it looks like we do have some more mechanical left over. Duct fittings is on, that's why. All right, there we go. So we've got our lighting shown. I think lighting is sometimes a good thing to show, especially in a reflected ceiling plan. Biggest thing we want to show here is our ability to egress. And so this is our level 3 reflected ceiling plan. We've got a door here going to our stairwell, and I thought we added that in the other view, but it's not showing for some reason. Let's look at our view range for this view. So let's drop our view range down. I usually go to 4, so I go to the same place that the floor plans look down. I make the RCPs look up in that same place. So we've got our room here. Let's go up to systems. Let's go to devices, and actually I think we'll actually go to insert. Let's go to insert, Lodos family, and let's go to emergency. So we've got some emergency lights here. I'm going to change this to list view. So we've got emergency wall light, emergency recessed fixture. So these are lights. Let's go to sign, exit sign. There we go. That's what we want. We want exit sign. So we've got exit sign there. I think that's really all we want for this. Emergency lighting is important as well, but I think for this, the big priority is the exit sign. And so let's go into back to our systems, and it's either under lighting device or under, see where it actually put that. I don't know where it actually put that. Let's go to component here and just see our exit signs under there. There we go. So we've got our exit sign, and this exit sign, you can't really tell what's going on with this exit sign. So we're going to add them into our office against our door, and we've got them in the hallway kind of pointing where you need to go. But this symbol kind of sucks. You can't really see anything with this symbol. It's got this kind of X pattern. I don't know what that is. Let's go to course view. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Doesn't really show a whole lot. So let's click on this, and we're going to edit it. there's a few different ways you can do this. You could just add a symbol, but I like to embed them so that they actually do both things at the same time. And typically with an exit sign, you would actually have emergency lighting built on, and often you'll have an arrow pointing in the direction that you need to go. This sign obviously doesn't have any of that, but that's fine for now. Let's go to our floor. We're going to go to our ceiling view, and we've got this little pattern there, and then we go to our floor plan, and that's what it looks like there. So I'm actually going to grab all of these component stuff, and we're going to go to visibility graphics settings here, and we're going to turn off on plan and RCP, so that's good. Let's grab these two items and let's check, make sure these are off. They're not, so let's turn those off as well. And we can actually go down here, preview visibility on, and this is going to show us what we see. And so I don't really like this diagram here, this exit sign annotation. If this exit sign annotation works for you, you certainly could use it. Or we could also augment it with some text. I think that's a better way of doing it. So let's add some text on here. Typically what we want to actually do is add another generic annotation. So this sign is actually a generic annotation. And what I would actually recommend doing is we could edit that or add one. So if we go up to File, we go to New, and we go to Family, and we can go down to Generic Annotations, Generic Annotation right here, and click Open. And we're just going to add a label here. So we're going to go up to Create Text. Instead of text, we're going to do label, and we're going to put this label right in the center here, and we're going to do a new generic annotation. We're going to do this as label, and we're going to click, we're going to make this a type instance, and that'll just be a little bit easier for us. And we're going to put the sample values as ES for exit sign. And we're going to click OK. And I'm going to change this text size to be 1/16. I like 1/16 because it's just a good universal text size. I think it's readable. It's not too small, but I think now with technology, we often look at stuff on PDFs anyways. And then I want to hover this directly over the center point of this. So it looks like it's just about equally spaced. We can double check this here. And so there we go. We've got our ES there. Let's load into, let's save it first. Save. We'll call this generic annotation, and we'll call this label. Doesn't really actually need a very complex name. So let's load into project and close, and we're actually just going to load this into the exit sign only. And we're going to add this ES label right in the center here. And this exit label is actually showing up as a parameter for dimensions. That's not what we want. So let's see what I screwed up here. Let's go to label, and we probably should just delete this label. And I don't know if there's an option to delete it, but let's figure that out. So let's go to label, and let's do a new label. Yeah, so this is what I did wrong, is I did it as a length parameter. We want to just do it as a text parameter, and we'll just call this label. And let's see if it lets us do this, even though they're the same name. Label generic. Let's add this one over. Add that sample text there. Move that one back, and I think we might be able to. Let's click OK. And I think we might be able to go back and delete this one now. We removed it. And we can go back in and rename this one just to be label. A little bit of fixing there, but we've got our ES label now in the same spot. Let's and we can actually make this a little bit wider. I brought it in there just to see it. And let's do you want to save changes? Yes, yes. And we're going to go to the bottom one here, and we're going to click overwrite parameter values. And in here, this is kind of another kind of cool key. We're actually going to click this little button here, and we're going to go to label. And what this is going to do is it's going to pass this parameter on to that family, so we can edit it in the properties of the family. So let's do ES, exit sign. Or, I mean, we could also just write exit. So that could be another way to do it. And here we could actually put this exit above. And we could actually do, under control, we can add some control things for flip. And we could add a control, flip the other direction. Or actually we could just do it as rotate. That's probably better. That's probably what we want. So we want to do, I think there's one in there. Let's do control. Let's do horizontal, vertical. Let's do rotate. I think that's the one we want. Let's go to load in project and close. Let's not save it for now. And like that, I think that's there. So now when I rotate this, it rotates that sign nicely. And let's go back in and just move this up a little bit. Go to our ceiling view. Let's change this to be a similar scale so that we can see it. Load into project and close. Yes. Let's do no for now. Or I think you should save it, but I'm just choosing not to. And we actually are 1/8 scale, so let's fix this again. We can make this a little more complicated. I'm just going to go in here and just adjust this. One way to make it more complicated is actually have this as, well, maybe I'll just do this. I'm just going to have this as a dimension. And we'll just call this text offset from symbol, and we'll keep it as an instance parameter, and that way we can actually adjust it without going back in and editing that family. And you want to save, let's click no, let's load this in. And so now when we click this, if we go up here, we can actually adjust this dimension. So we can make this 128. And it'll just move that in slightly. We can go to 10 inches, move that in a little bit. That's too much. Let's go to 11. And it allows us to move that label in. So there we go. We've got our label now. You can kind of see those exit signs. So that's kind of one way to do the exit sign. If you're working with an existing legend, that's how you would go to edit that legend. So that's the start of RCPs. We'll do a few more videos on RCPs and setting those up, but exit signs is a good first item to do.